know it's been a while. Anyway, let's just get down to it. Kind of disappointed, aggravated. You guys know that I recently got a gaming PC by CyberPower. Um, well, the reason why I haven't posted new content or hardly any live streams, the GPU finally gave out, and I contacted CyberPower support and technical support, which was pointless. It took them a month to give me an RMA status, which RMA is their return and repair, uh, which is just crazy. I mean, they had me doing stuff that I had already known. Um, you know, reset the drivers, reset the card. They went as far as made me reset Windows, even pull the memory sticks out. And as far as drastic as unplug the tower for 2 days, 48 hours. I've never heard of that before in my life. And we'll get to that part in a minute. Anyway, it was May and June. We had been emailing, calling, and June 20th, no, June the 19th. Um, Finally, I get them to, after me getting just a little bit frustrated and aggravated, they finally approved the RMA. Okay, so rushed down. Well, I didn't. I probably should have, but I had it boxed up, sent it out, priority, and yeah, the wifey threw it away. Threw the receipt away with the tracking. Anyway, so you see where this is going. I didn't really get back in contact with them because I knew there was going to be some delays, because they even said it could be about 5 to 10 days even after they get it. Blah blah blah. And now, granted, you do have to pay shipping on anything that you send to them too. By the way, that's to them and from them. Uh, anyway, about a month went past. I finally got back in touch with them because, that's long enough. Well, they claim that they never received the GPU. Okay. And of course, the only thing I've got to show for it, it would be a bank statement showing where I had shipped it. Well, I had bought something at the post office. But anyway, I talked to the postmaster, and he said about 95% sure it reached its destination. Which, of course, I also lost the paper where it took out the insurance. Anyway, which, okay, 5%, that's still a big number. It's just something to get lost. But, I have never lost anything through the mail. So, we were in contact with them. And, now they're starting to get a little bit rude. I'll have to pull the emails up at a later date because, yeah. They started getting a little bit pissy with me. Well, fine. I finally decided to take matters in my own hands, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to get the Better Business Bureau involved with this. Again, the BBB was just about as useless as I was. Here it is, 725. No, 8. See, 725 was when they posted the complaint. And by 8:13, was my last response, saying again they were not going to replace no card or do anything to fix anything unless they received the oath. So here I am sitting with a brick, a straight up brick. Well, I received a message after the BBB. This was through my private email, which I didn't pay any attention to. I was pissed off, and I still am. So now I pretty much flagged them on my emails. I've deleted all of them, except for the support tickets for my comical expense. Um, but they had the audacity to, instead of actually taking this up with the Better Business Bureau, they messaged me and offered me a 2070 video card for $500. They were going to knock off $200 for my troubles to show that they were willing to work for me, plus shipping. Don't forget the shipping. And I said no. You know, I just want my 590 back. Why do I want, I don't like NVIDIA. Sorry. And I apologize for everybody that does like NVIDIA, but I can't stand it. But anyway, so I turned that down. Because to me, that was not a deal. I can go on eBay and buy them for $250, $300. I mean, a friend just went to Best Buy and bought one for $249, and that was an MSI version. So I digress. If you, and the reason why I said I was going to jump back to this technical support thing. The Better Business Bureau, if you actually go to their BBB report, which I'm going to bring up here, I'm going to point out something. There was a person I was talking to through the phone and on the emails, and he was the one trying to diagnose the PC. Here is their BBB page, and how they get an A rating, I will never know on this. 61 bad reviews and 211 complaints. This right here is my complaint. Right here. I sent the card out on 6/20/19, and at 7/23 was when I wrote the complaint, and they didn't post it for 2 days later. And the false advertising, I'll touch base on that real quick. The system says it has a 240, which I've never heard of. It's supposed to be a 250 gigabyte SSD drive. Mine does not. It only has a 2 terabyte drive. They actually made the comment that I should have taken that up with Best Buy, because that's what they got it listed as. Wrong, because it's listed on the box with that SSD drive. So you don't take it up with them, you take it up with CyberPower, because they're the ones who printed it wrong. So again, false advertising. But I did not get the SSD. But look here, I'm gonna highlight this part. Business management, Mr. Danny Lee. Mr. Danny Lee was the one that was trying to troubleshoot my problem. So when did business management also become technical support? I'm just saying. You got 101 total number of employees, but you got one guy trying to do business management and technical support. Please. So yeah, if you get any emails from this dude, or if you're getting any technical support from this dude, you just might as well delete the emails and not even respond. At this point, go somewhere else. Buy your own parts. Which basically, at the end of the day, I'm not going to down the products that are inside the computer. That's not their fault. Asus, ADATA, uh, Power Color, Red Devil series. Uh, that's not their problem. That these people here have a poor, poor customer support and technical support part of their business. Um, if you actually go on this website, if you look at their BBB, you will notice that I'm not the only one. There has been people that have sent their computers in. Some have come to arrive dead on arrival. Um, you know, I mean, it's nonstop. Sorry. Um, but they're not willing to even work with the customer after, you know, spending their money. Um, this guy here actually had a 590, but it come with like a 580. Yeah. So, uh, just be careful if you're going to warranty anything out from these people. Um, don't. And you're probably saying, well, you're back, so you must have got it resolved. No, I didn't. Uh, I've got rid of just about everything that is CyberPower in the tower except for the processor, the RAM, and the fans. I said to hell with it. If you're not going to, why am I going to support your product? Why is anybody? So, as far as your warranty and customer service base goes, um, but anyway, uh, the new board set, which I'm going to do another video showing the new setup. I'm actually running a new MSI X570 board, which is compatible with the second and third gen Ryzen processors. So I'm already ahead of the curve. Memory can go all the way up to 4400 plus OC. It's got four M.2s. It's RGB. Now, the new X570, I'm going to touch base on this. The new X570 boards, now I don't know if it's all of them, which I think it is, they've reverted back to the ball bearing fan on the motherboard to help cool the VRAM, or to help cool the board. And if you're old school like me, then you know what the issues rely come about with these ball bearing fans on these boards. Um, but but the MSI board, they've actually made it to where that fan can finally be replaced easily. So we're lucky there. But now I'm still running the AMD 2700X, uh, liquid cooled, still liquid cooled. I'm running the 266.6 megahertz RAM that came with the system. The power supply, I got rid of that crap, and I went with a Corsair 850, and I am now powered by my GPU is now powered by the 5700 XT. Um, I really didn't need to go that high because honestly, there is no game out in the market right now that needs an XT, a 5700 XT, or 2080 Ti or 2070 Ti. There's nothing out yet. But I just went on ahead and stayed with the curve. I've also got the water block coming for the 5700 XT, which I'm going to show that build, or that put together anyway, with that. But, yep, that would be what I went to. So, just guys, be careful. You know, I'm not saying don't buy the product, but if you buy it, you're going to get what you pay for. You will get a decent, system as far as brand on the equipment, but do not expect much out of their customer support or technical support reps. Again, go to the Better Business Bureau, read up on it. Anyways, hopefully I'll get back into this, and I'll probably end up start streaming here later today, and we'll probably do some Apex. We will see. But anyway, guys, have a good one, and keep gaming.
How do you give your heart to something only you embrace? How do you put your mind to something that you love?